welcome to the demo presentation of the DBMS mini project of Group 14. Cinema Social Network is a movie web application that allows users to review movies and add movies of their wish to the watch list. Let us start the demo. This client and server is started by the command npm start and npm dev start, which I've already done. After running the npm start command of client side, this page is going to render as a default page. Application is the only user accessible, which means user will not have access to other pages until they have logged in. Let us add a user. Let us see what are the users are there in the database. With user ID 1234, Kishore and Sunny 0145. Let us add some other user ID. User2 @gmail.com, user 1234. This is going to update the data, it's insert into the database. So what it basically does is the sign in page will make a post request to the server with user credentials and parameters to add into the database if no such user already exists in the database. So let us access the web page. User So what is happening here means when there is a email ID you have entered is not present in the database, it's going to show no such user exists in the database. As you can see, there is no email ID such as user@gmail.com. When you enter the correct email ID and wrong password, it's going to show password is incorrect. So now it is enter correct password. Now this is going to render the home page. It displays the movies that are listed in the database, which indeed by making a GET request to the server side for all movies. So there are 7 movies in the page. So let us see how many movies are there in the database. So there are 7 movies. So by clicking on each movie card will take it to the movie description page. This is the movie description page, which displays the movie details such as language, release date, genre, description, and a cast if there is a cast, and review box and the reviews. Cast, let us access another movie which has a cast. So this movie has a cast. This renders the cast with actor name and role name. By adding this, so every user has a watch list, and by pressing this button the movie is going to add it into the watch list. So now let us see the profile page. The profile page displays the username along with the watch list and reviews written by the user. As you can see, user and a watch list and recent reviews and watch list on top alone, the list of the number of reviews and number of movies in the watch list. So let us go to some movie and add to the watch list. So you can see the movie is added to the watch list. What happens when you press second time? It's already a movie, so it's not going to add second time. Yes, you move it to this Inception movie. Here are the previous reviews by various users are going to be rendered. This movie, must watch movie, add review. A review is going to add. Let's go to the profile and see if our recent reviews will be rendered here. Let us see. Reviews by users are shown here. You can see here reviews by users are shown here. By adding to the watch list, what happens is the watch list stores a bunch of email IDs and movie ID and the date added. By pressing the button, the movie ID and your user email ID is going to be inserted into the bit database. So our user ID is user2@gmail.com. So let us refresh this. So user2@gmail.com has a watch list of movie 3, only one movie, which we have done earlier. This is movie ID, and we can likewise we can see the reviews which are added to the database. These are the reviews we have recently added. This is the date. To the add movie page. So here shows an error like you are not an admin to add a movie. So this is a privileged page, which means the user must have a privilege to add a movie to the database. The only special type of user can access this page. A movie must be added to the database, which can be made happen by this add movie page but not all users are privileged to add movie, which may be a problem for several reasons. So admin type users can only add movies, and the privilege is given by the developers by hard coding it into the database, as you can. So let us hard code give the privilege for this user. One means he is an admin, which indeed makes him to add movies into the database. So let us log out and log in. user2@gmail.com, user1234. So these are the details needs to be filled, but except the source, where the source is an image link for a movie which can be given and which is optional, and the remaining all are essentials. So let us add a movie. I already have. So the matrix release year 1999, language English, genre sci-fi, country USA, and the description and the image source. So first let us see if the movie is already present in the database or not. There are only 7 movies. Matrix is not one of them. So let us add. So let us see what happened here. So Matrix is added into the movie. Let us see if home page is going to render the movie. The home page is rendering the movie. All the details are rendered. Cast and actors are added by the developers in the database. So let us add some actors. Al Pacino. '81. So let us add that into the database and just relate it. One is the ID of the godfather. 6 the role name of the character. Michael. AL. So now let us render. Here is a cache. Just now added, and thanks. That's all for this video.